and thank you for taking the time to check this video out. My name is Brita Benson. I'm a yoga instructor and bodywork therapist, and I'm going to share with you a short sequence for helping you to find balance both physically and mentally. So the benefits to having balance, that's really the reason why we do yoga. So it's both balance within the mind and balance within the body, and applying that to life. So the approach being physically well, holistically speaking, to strengthen the immune system and all the internal systems of the body, finding strength through weak areas and helping the body to heal and repair itself. So today I'm going to show you a few practical exercises to help develop your mental and physical balance. By practicing these on a regular basis, it will help to strengthen and realign your body and your brain and build inner muscle and harmony and homeostasis back so that you can access that quickly. The more you do this, the more you'll be able to access that and bring that into your day-to-day life experience. So we are going to begin by standing and come to a standing position. You don't need to be on a mat. You can just be on the floor, on the ground, outside even. You can practice these. So stand with the feet just maybe about hip width apart. If that's too much for you, bring them in a little way. And we're coming to the first pose called mountain pose or Tadasana. So take a moment just to roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath, spread the toes out, sway backwards and forwards, and begin by noticing how your balance is right in this moment as you check in with the lower body, the limbs, the trunk of your body, how your head is positioned. Sway backwards and forwards, maybe even just a circling motion of your body, so that you notice all the different points of connection between the feet and the floor. Maybe even where you're feeling off balance. This is also really useful information. Lift the crown of the head, allow the shoulders to relax, allow your face to relax. And just continue making little adjustments, such as bending the knees. So we're not locking the knees back, not holding tension in the body, we're not trying to get somewhere. We're simply noticing how we're releasing tension, drawing upwards, realigning the body. And every time you do this, you may notice something very different. And you might notice you've got more weight going through one foot than the other, and we have stronger and weaker sides. And I'm going to bring the breath into this pose as well. I'm going to inhale as we start to draw the arms up, away from the body and up over the head. Finishing that inhalation as the arms come high, turn the palms out and lower on the exhalation. Inhale to raise. And go in your own pace. Don't worry if you're slower than how I'm doing this, but try not to speed up. But do go with your own in-breath as you raise the arms up. So synchronizing the movement and each part of the breath. Inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through the nostrils. Do that a couple more times. You might feel like coming up onto your toes and looking up to the ceiling, and then lowering down to the heels and looking down. Maybe even a little shoulder roll again. So feel free to make this your own. Do that one more time. And then come to stillness. Releasing the arm away from the body, lifting the heart space. The neck is long and loose, the jaw relaxed and the face relaxed. And I'm going to ground down through the left side of the leg, down through the leg into the foot. Transfer the weight over to release your right leg. And I'm going to turn the knee outwards. Stand there for a moment with your toes against the floor. And if you want to, you can bring your foot up and position it onto the side of the calf, or you can take it a little higher to the thigh. Fix your gaze against the floor. Release the arm. Never, if that feels too much, just bring your foot down, and you can always have your toe, your big toe, against the ground. And of course you can use a piece of furniture. Don't worry if you would rather do that. The arms can be low, shoulder height, or above the head, or even at the heart space. Find stability in your core. Find strength on that one side. And then gently bring the leg down. Unless it's already there, of course. If so, keep the toes touching the ground now, and we'll come to willow pose. With the arms overhead and gently creating that of willow. Breathing in, breathing out. Softness through the elbows, softness through to the fingers. And then gently lowering the arms, positioning your right foot back to the floor. Finding some movements just to ease out any tension. Spreading out the toes again, and then ground down through your right leg, down to your foot. Turn the knee out, and again you can have your toes touching the ground, draw it up a little way, or even up to the thigh. So again, just wherever you want to be, both with the leg position and with the arms. And if you want to, you can always just use the wall here. Yeah, so you can just hold the wall or the top of a chair. And then wherever you are with the tree position, gently lower down the toes to come to the ankle area. Big toe can touch the floor, and we'll inhale to lift the arms. Softening through that positioning of the arms, very gentle into willow, breathing gently. Maintaining a connection of your awareness throughout your body. And the breath is just gentle and easy, flowing in, flowing out. And after your next exhalation, return the arms to the side. Come back to mountain pose, feet gently apart. Sway forwards and back. Roll your shoulders back. So these are really lovely poses to do on a regular basis, even just at home, or if you've been working at your computer for some time and you just need to kind of find some balance again. If you're feeling a bit disjointed, disconnected from your body, these are lovely to do, and they're beautiful to do in nature as well. You know, out in the garden or in a park, just kick your shoes off. So regularly practice tree and willow and your mountain pose as well. Come down and sit to the floor now. If sitting on the ground isn't your thing for whatever reason, sit in a chair. You can pop something underneath your seat if you want to. And of course you can always put a cushion underneath your knees if that is more comfortable for you. Draw your hands back away from the knees. Let the shoulders slide down your back. Find your neck long. Look down the nose to the ground. And just focus on a sense of balance and stability, both in your mind and in your body. And we do this just by anchoring ourselves, imagining that your body is anchored to the ground. Coming away from distracting thoughts and disturbances. Bring your awareness into the breath and into the present moment. And then we draw the hands into the heart space, into the prayer position, and say Namaste to ourselves, first of all, just for taking the time to check in for a few moments and just notice how you're feeling now. And if there's anything that might help you to find more balance in your life. Things are constantly in flux, moving in and out of a state of balance all the time. And if we're always putting our energy into one particular aspect of our life, for instance, work, then, and we're not getting enough rest, we're going to be out of balance. So where do you need to fill up your self-care cup, if that were a glass and it needs to be filled up? What kind of what methods would you use, and what might be helpful for you at this time? Maybe it's getting more fresh air, you're spending too much time at home, you're feeling slightly out of balance with something in your life. So have a reflection moment just as we conclude this session. Take a couple of deep breaths and just make one small commitment to yourself for this week, for today, of how you might make that next step in finding balance in your life. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please share this with anyone that you think it might be of help to, and do connect with me if you have any questions about this. Thank you.